Welcome! In the other Sportcast, we back. Just like that. Y'all already know, man, the three vestibators east of the Mississippi River. It's your boy Super E. Hey, man. Kanye West got caught with Jeffree Star. This man bought his wife 5 Maybachs.
What?
5 Maybach SUVs.
That's a damn shame.
Come on, man.
For what though?
Because he got caught with Jeffree Star. If y'all don't know who Jeffree Star is, almost a tranny. Might as well say a tranny, bro.
No.
All the bad in the world, and you get caught with a tranny. And you buy your wife 5 SUVs to make up.
Boy, stop.
You say Kanye West?
Kanye West, man. You gotta get Kanye the donkey of the day, man.
Straight up.
Wait, man. Straight out of zone 3. I got that boy Ed.
Hey, man, this your boy Ed, man. Hey, in the huddle back, baby,
We
man.
back.
It's been a long time coming, man. We back here, man.
We biting. Last but not least, I got the man, the myth, the guru.
It's your boy JD. Hey, listen. I'm here with Kid and Play. Or is it Boosie and Webby?
Hey, Boosie and Webby, man. If you love your nigga, hug your nigga.
Hey, but now, man. Georgia. I guess if Ohio State win, that means Georgia get a championship. So I mean, Kirby said it himself. Kirby say, "Hey, man, bring it home for us. This for us." I'm like, hold on. Hey, man. So I hope he get it because it might be the only chance Georgia get a ship.
I don't know. That was bull, Kirby. I don't know. Wait, Kirby was on as a diehard fan. We are not accepting Justin Field Dash Championship as anything to do with Georgia. But we have an exciting show for y'all today, man. We got all these sports going on in the world. We got politics going on in the world. And we're going to dive right in. NFL playoffs, man. It's wild card weekend, fellas. We down to the final 14. We're down to the final 11 now because we had 3 teams eliminated yesterday. Super Bowl predictions. And we just need the 2 teams that you think going to be there in the end. Ed, what you got?
Super Bowl prediction. Y'all know I'm coming out the but look, I'm taking Kansas City and Green Bay to win it all.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm with you with Kansas City listening. Until somebody show me that they can stop all those weapons that they present and that offensive scheme and that the way the coaches prepare them players, I've definitely taken Kansas City to come out of the AFC. Now, the NFC to me is a toss-up, but for some reason, I feel like this is a Saints-type year. So I'm going to take the Saints over the Packers, and I'm going to have the Saints and the Chiefs in the Super Bowl.
Oh, you know damn well I wasn't taking no Saints, though.
Your heart won't let you, bro.
Nah, my heart ain't
Listen,
gonna
you
do
got to
that.
let that hate go, bro. Let that hate. Hey, look. At least
Got a couple more years for that.
At least you can say they from the NFC South.
Hey, man.
I mean, I really don't like Drew Brees, man. Drew Brees just, it seems like he done fell off a little bit, man.
And they expect him to retire after this year.
Drew Brees got that money. He already getting paid for next year, man.
Nah, I just don't see the Saints. I don't see the Saints at all. But my picks is the Chiefs, of course, and the Rams.
Oh, the Rams.
Surprise pick.
That's a big pick.
That's a bold.
I like the Rams.
That's a bold
pick, yeah.
Because
That's
with the quarterbacks that, I mean, you got Aaron Rodgers, you got Drew Brees. But my thing is, man, you put some pressure on them. You know what I'm saying? You got a nice cornerback, you got a nice pass rush.
Nice defense.
Nice defense. You can do some things.
The Saints got a nice defense too.
I tell you this much, it'll come down to the NFC Championship. If the Rams make it, it'll come down to a field goal.
Oh. Well, I know one thing with the Saints, man, and the way Sean Payton is evolving that offense with Taysom Hill, it definitely makes them difficult to beat. They get Kamara back, they get Michael Thomas back at the right time. The timing couldn't have been better.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I think they got to use Michael Thomas a lot more, though.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Especially with Drew Brees.
He got to get back to his 10 catches.
Yeah, he do.
10 catches,
He do.
maybe 12 targets a game.
Yeah.
He do.
He got to get back there.
Yeah.
Then now you talking about something.
Yeah. But we'll see, man. We're a couple weeks here from remove that. This is wild card weekend. We'll get into the divisional next week, and then we'll see who's closer. Keeping it rolling, man. The NBA is going down right now, man. We're about 3 weeks in right now. Who are y'all's most surprising team? Me, I wouldn't necessarily say it's a surprise, but what Phoenix is doing right now, we kind of seen it developing in the bubble. But for those boys to carry over, pick up Chris Paul, get rid of Oubre, and for them to be in the position that they in, I definitely got to get them most surprising right now.
Yeah. I know y'all not gonna like this.
All right.
And hell, I don't even like it. But initially my pick was Atlanta.
Atlanta, okay.
They started out hot.
They did.
They started out hot. They were playing well together. Nice pickups in the off season. Now how they was gonna mesh together, is yet to be seen fully because Gallinari is hurt. We just don't really know the real rotation right now. But at the end of the day, I think we've lost the Hawks lost 3 or 4 straight, maybe.
4 straight now.
Trae Young struggling. But I feel like they'll make the playoffs. So that's an improvement. Yeah. And also I feel like they actually if they clicking on all cylinders, they can outscore any team. The over-under for the Hawks games are almost the highest of any game every time they play. So they have the potential to score in bunches. They just have to keep working on their defense, working on decision making because most of them are still young. When Rondo is in the lineup, I think it actually helps. It actually helps. I would love to see the stats when Rondo is in the game, but I would say play Rondo more when he comes back, and with his leadership, it should help the Hawks in the playoffs. So.
Oh, he definitely helping. Guys like Herder and
so when Rondo is not really in, it's almost like we trying to outscore you out the gym, and it's like, man, play a little D, make a couple better decisions. John Collins stop fouling, Trae Young stop turning the ball over, and look for some better shots.
Shot selection.
Look, yeah, it just don't have to be the 3 all the time.
Yeah.
Just like you said earlier, though, man, Trae dribbling a little too much, man. He dribbling a little too much, and he not. I don't feel like these last 4 games. I don't feel like he creating as much. He not getting his assists are down. First of all, his points are down. Every category is down. Mm-hmm. The last 4 games, the Hawks started off 1-4 out of their first 5 games. I think they 4-4 now. Mm-hmm. Hey, they on the 3-game skid, and that ain't looking too good.
So who you got? Who your improvement?
Hey,
my surprise team, like they don't have a winning record, but the Golden State Warriors. That's it.
Oh, okay.
Since Draymond been back, and I know, yeah, they do.
And they're like 5-4 right now.
And I'm starting the argument. I know with my man down now, but Draymond is a big factor to this team.
He is.
He's probably been trying to tell you for the last 2 years.
Yeah.
But
I agree. No. I never diminish his efforts on the court. My thing, I think he overvalues himself. I think he overvalues. I think Draymond considers himself a superstar. But if you take him off of the Golden State Warriors and put him, that's how they run the offense. He's mastered that offense. So if you take him off and put him somewhere else, I think he gets to arguing with the best of players like Lillard, KD, players you can take anywhere and they still can reign supreme. And I think he put himself in them categories because he's such a big piece of the Golden State Warriors. So I think he just overvalues himself. You know what I'm saying? That's my only thing with Draymond Green now.
Hey, but he should though.
He's good at what he does.
He should. I mean, because I think he gonna as the years go on, man. I think he gonna make Wiseman that much better player.
Yeah.
Like he gonna bring that intensity out on him, and like I say, since he been back these last 3-4 games.
Yeah, they've been balling.
Hey,
they've been balling.
You see every category don't win up.
Every category,
especially defensively.
Yeah, and they averaging like 30 points a quarter right now with Draymond back.
Yeah.
But I agree, Jetty. The only thing is he's not a superstar, but I think
Yeah.
no matter where he go, he can master the offense. That's just his IQ of the game. Most disappointing team, though, to me, is the Clippers. I know that they're not fully healthy right now, but they're still blowing leads. It's 2021. They still doing 2020 things. You just blew a 22-point lead to the Golden State Warriors. If we're ever going to consider the Clippers a true contender, they're going to have to get it together. I just do not see that next level in the Clippers. And right now, they my most disappointing team.
My most disappointing team is the Lakers, man. Like, I just be feeling like they're supposed to blow people out. Every game, the spread is 8, 9, 10 points with the Lakers.
And they not covering.
And with the players they got, the addition of players that they got is better than the players that they had last year.
Yeah.
And I just feel as though AD, and I don't get me wrong, LeBron is 36.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't say that LeBron take off nights, but LeBron can turn it on at any time. So I think LeBron comes out to play to win the game. He don't come out to just
Dominate.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So AD, same thing. Like he comes out and plays so passively, but we know he can turn it on. Not like LeBron, but we know he could turn it on.
He
And
can.
I just feel like the talent on their team, they're supposed to be blowing people out.
Mm-hmm.
But in actuality, the game is coming down to the wire every game.
It almost.
So basically, they ain't turning up in the same game.
No, but to me,
they may be saving
to me,
it.
they're
They
more.
may be
Yeah, they
saving
maybe just be saving it.
Maybe saving it.
But I'm thinking, even when I'm picking my FanDuel lineup, so I'm like, oh, they're gonna blow them out. But we almost got to start looking at some of these teams a little differently because that's not the case.
Or at least the Lakers are getting every team's best effort.
Yeah.
Most disappointing?
My most disappointing team, I gotta go Minnesota Timberwolves, man. Like for one, just signing D'Lo. I mean, I know they signed him last year, but signing D'Lo, I think he's they traded for him. He's really overrated to me. And Cat can't stay healthy. Cat play ball, but he still don't have that. He's not that it.
His Cat numbers does not translate to wins.
Yeah.
He gets his.
Yeah.
32 and 15 sometimes in a loss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like last night, he had 30 and something and a loss.
Yeah, that just and that go back to D'Lo.
Yeah.
That go back to D'Lo. You gotta have some help, man. Like I mean, as a big man, Cat he's a standout big man in the league. Yeah. Is he the best? Nah, he top five, definitely, most definitely. But
definitely top 5.
But D'Lo, man, he's supposed to be one of the best shooting guard, point guard in the league, but that ain't happening, man.
Yeah.
He off nights 4 out of 7 days a week.
Yeah. D'Lo, he has to be way more consistent.
Yeah.
Especially for his usage in that offense over there. COVID right now is hitting the NBA hard, man. Yeah. I mean, they just quarantining left and right. And if you even around a player that tests positive, you got to quarantine. I don't even know if they're going to finish the season. Mm-hmm. If the numbers keep rising and the way it's going right now, it just hit Boston, just hit Dallas. Dallas just played last night. Mm-hmm. And then now today they saying it hit Dallas. Yeah. So, COVID is crazy in the NBA right now, but we'll be glad to see if it turns out. I mean, if they finish the season out. I tell you something that's crazy in this world right now, man. The pro-Trump supporters. Oh, my goodness. JD, they really marched in on the Capitol. They went absolutely berserk, belligerent, marched in, pushed the officers back, went into the Congress, the cabinet, went into their seats, in their office, in their emails, taking selfies.
You talking about the un-American cat, right?
Yeah, man. Listen, politics in this world has gone to an extreme sport nowadays. Trump, man, he playing mind games with folks. I really think that we have to impeach him. First off, I did not know that the president of the United States of America gets a $1 million travel allowance.
I didn't know that either.
Every year for the rest of their life.
Yeah.
And he don't need that. He don't deserve it. He don't need it. This man will rally these folks up, and I'm just saying if the shoe was on the other foot and the skin color would change, it would not have went on in the manner that it went on.
No, sir.
Straight up.
I think I really don't even know where to start. Like,
This is crazy.
well, I guess
People died.
I start from the beginning. So I watch CNN every day, and then I give Fox News like 15 minutes, 20 minutes of my time just to see the regurgitation everybody else gonna say that believe what they believe, the Trumpism. But so I'm sitting watching CNN from the beginning because I'm trying to see Biden, the Electoral College. So I'm sitting, I'm watching, and the protest, the guy actually had spoke that morning. Donald spoke that morning to his base and riled them up and said all type of insinuated things is such like, let's go take this over. Let's go take this over. So at the end of the day, they did it. He said, I'm going to be with you, but he went to the White House and hid. So I'm watching it I'm like, I really don't know my feeling when I was watching it. I don't know if I'm pissed off. I don't know if I'm like happy because this has nothing to do with us.
Finally.
Yeah.
Finally.
I don't know my feelings at all. But I do know this. They started breaking glass. They ended up in Pelosi's office, man. Took mail off her. Like this is some movie type stuff. This is some movie type stuff. And then they go to Pelosi's office, touch the mail, take pictures, and then write her a note. Like this is just this. I'm thinking like this is such a movie in terms of they really trying to take over America. And the crazy part is, if they were black, man, I think that's on everybody's mind. Like,
Right.
when we had all these protests,
Peaceful.
protests,
And we were protesting for something of value.
we were
what's it called, man?
we were agitated, we were pushed, we were maced. It seems like we always start in the trouble, but it's always actually the police. Now you have the police letting them in, letting them walk right on by, man.
Yeah, they welcomed him in, man.
Welcome them in.
Guided them in.
And then all of a sudden you see the Capitol's chief police resign, and you see all these people getting in trouble. You refuse the military help. You refuse the National Guard's help. But you sent them on the protesters last summer. You sent them in every state, Portland, Atlanta. You trying to send your National Guards everywhere, Trump. When the looting starts, the shooting starts. But now you say, y'all go home. I love you. Y'all special. Who? What? To this day, I really don't know what to say.
White privilege.
I just don't know what to say. Like, it's just so baffling. Like, why do we have to go through a process of impeachment? You supposed to go in that White House and drag his ass up out of there
My boy
and
getting
throw
heated.
all your shit your stuff out the window.
Yeah, my boy getting heated.
Like, I just don't understand America.
Yeah.
Like, at this
is
point,
America for you,
I'm
bro.
looking at it as a joke.
Yeah, it is.
This country a joke.
It really is.
If it's white, it's right. If it's anything else, it's wrong, and we're gonna handle you the way we feel like handling you. And guess what? This is what I really take from it. You get what you seeded.
yeah.
This what you seeded. This what you got. And I'm gonna be honest with you. We thoroughly enjoyed it because
Hey, that deep, JD.
we thoroughly enjoyed it.
Finally.
All this ignoring that they do,
Finally.
and we know what's the real problem in
Yeah,
America.
We do.
We know it's racism, but they ignore, and they try to control the narrative. And to guess what? Oh, all this, y'all fighting each other. Y'all fighting each other and don't know what to do because you're not taking them serious. But now guess what? They're taking y'all serious. So now what you gonna do? Because we had nothing to do with this.
Nothing.
Like I'm not understanding. Trump is a terrorist, man. He's a terrorist. He's a leader of a pack that's trying to take over America because he lost an election. This dude is such a narcissist. Nothing has been his fault the last 4 years.
Nothing.
The GOP has coddled him time and time again. We could have impeached him a long time ago. Trump has a long list of charges and violations he's done in office, but the GOP coddled and coddled and coddled, and guess what? This is what you seeded.
Yep.
This is what you seeded. Holly, McConnell, this is what y'all seeded. I mean, I don't know what to say. Now McConnell mad. He don't want nothing to do with him. You know, it really drama.
Yeah.
It's so ghetto.
Yeah, it's so
this
ghetto.
is so ghetto.
It's so ghetto.
You know,
Yeah.
so McConnell don't want nothing to do with him. The vice president really don't want nothing to do with him. But he really don't want to invoke the 25th Amendment. He don't want to be the vice president that went down to do that. So he really not messing with Trump either because Trump threw him under the bus.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I can say this too. Shout out to Georgia. Shout out to my state. Shout out to my city.
Georgia Blue.
Yes, sir.
Because all this is about that too.
Yeah, it is.
All this is about that too. And let's not get it twisted. All this is about too that we got a black vice president. Well, we're gonna have a vice president that's black.
Yeah.
So they can't just come out and say everything they want to say, but come on now.
Yeah, straight up.
Come on, let's be real now. So at the end of the day, things are changing, and some people are just scared of change. They for some reason they think they're gonna lose their power, their privilege, and this is how they're acting. People that's never went through anything their whole lives, and this is how they act.
Yeah.
So I mean, the country has to respond, or else you look like crap to the rest of the world. The country has to respond to this. This is bigger than race. Like, we look at it as race, like, ooh, if that was us. But, dude, we had people storm the capital of the nation, man.
Storm.
With the White House, right? The most protected places in the world. And this is how we handle it.
That's how we handle it.
Hey, they definitely looking at us. Other countries looking at us like America is a disaster right
Oh yeah,
now.
oh yeah,
Like,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
a disaster. They
Listen
laughing.
to- yeah.
Like they got this damn 45. The president, he don't know what the hell he doing, but you know he doing what he want to do.
But he does, yeah.
What you say, gangster JD?
Hey, he's the biggest gangster.
Hey, nah, he's
Trump
the
is the biggest gangster I've ever seen.
He's the biggest terrorist.
He's the biggest terrorist
He's the
now.
biggest terrorist.
But Trump is the biggest. Trump called the Secretary of State of Georgia and said, "Hey, I just need you to find these 11,000 votes."
Yeah.
And he'll try to insinuate a phone call like,
Straight
"I
up.
know what you're trying to say."
Yeah.
And we all like, how you gonna defend this in court?
Yeah.
I didn't tell him to cheat. I just said you need to find the votes that's missing. See, Trump know how to
Yeah.
word himself and stuff,
Yeah.
man. But come on, he put the call out there too, because you got to understand the guy family been getting threatened.
Yeah.
Because he just want to run a fair election. Why Trump? Listen, think about this. The states you won, you don't have no problem with.
Yeah,
They didn't cheat though.
Of course.
The
not.
states he won, they didn't cheat.
Oh, yeah, of
Texas
course.
didn't cheat. Nobody else cheated. North Carolina, they didn't cheat. They took favor with their votes too. They didn't cheat. But only Nevada cheated.
Georgia.
Only Pennsylvania cheated. Only Michigan cheated. Only Georgia cheated. And guess what? Pennsylvania, Georgia, those red states. Those red states.
Yeah, war red
So
state.
how family cheating family?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just crazy, man.
Yeah, that's how it is, man. And
Yeah.
this is crazy that it's 2020 and 21 and the politics are carrying on in this manner, man. And it's still, like you said, man, the racism is still alive.
I think the Republican Party is so much in shambles. I think they need to
is.
break up into four different parties. You have your pro-Trump Republicans. You have your
Anti-Trump.
conservatives.
Yeah.
You have, I mean, it just, you got the ones that speak up against Trump. It still got their
Anti-Trump.
values.
The anti-Trump.
It's just,
Yeah.
and then you got the quiet ones that know it's wrong but don't want to say nothing
say nothing.
because they feel like they need Trump base for their votes. So it's just they in such shambles right now.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. All because see, that's how you know they're not fighting for this country.
Oh yeah, yes, yeah.
It's like a game.
That-
Y'all,
that's- don't give a
that-
damn.
it's like
It
they're a
is.
fucking
Country,
game.
It's power and money.
Yeah, man. It's embarrassing.
Well, on that note, Joe Biden has won the presidential election for the 54th time.
All right. hey, look, and my boy gave him 2 stats, man.
Oh yeah, 2 stats. Sit on 2 stats, Joe. Sit on 2 stats.
Hey, I'm gonna be on Joe though.
Keep it.
I'm gonna be on Joe because I got student loans.
Oh yeah.
I'm looking for the
all,
2000.
all that you said you gonna do.
He talking good now.
gonna hold you
but
to
as
it.
soon as he gets sworn in, I'm be like, "What you paying?
yeah.
Joe, don't have
You
us
supposed
at
to
your
pay this
ass.
your first day."
Don't have us at your ass on here, Joe.
Keep it rolling, man. The national championship of college football, man. And this has been a crazy year of college football. We got one team that's playing in Ohio State who some teams said didn't even deserve to be in the playoff because they only played 6 games. You know, hey, and it wasn't Ohio State's fault. They started the season late. Then COVID had a couple games postponed, canceled, whatnot. Yeah. But they beat the dog snot out of Clemson. And now they are about to face the number 1 team in the nation in Alabama. Who's, by the way, getting Jalen Waddle back this game.
Yeah, that deep. So.
I don't even think that this one is. I'm not gonna say that the game won't be close. I'm just saying my decision on the game isn't close. I'm going Bama. I'm not betting against Saban. I'm not betting against that 3-headed monster they have in Mac Jones, Najee Harris, and Devontae Smith. Bama for me.
And Bama. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't even know if it'll be close.
I don't know because
I hope it's close,
Justin
though.
Field put up 6 touchdowns his last outing, bro. So
Yeah,
I
but-
think that they can score, but can they score with Bama? I don't know.
I like Bama by 17.
Ooh,
Hey, that might not be a bad margin.
What
JD.
is the spread?
Man, I
Spread
like Bama.
6, I think.
Oh, JD.
I think it was 6. Hey, look,
like
that ain't no
Bama by
bad
17.
margin,
You
though,
getting
JD.
3 times the spread.
Hey,
Yeah.
that ain't a bad margin, man. Like, I think it's going high. Whatever the over and under,
Take the over.
whatever the over and under is, yeah.
Take
but
the over.
definitely take the over. But 17 point, man, that might be a good number right there.
Ooh, so you taking you?
Oh, I'm
like
taking Bama. I like
by
Bama.
17?
By 17, man.
Oh,
Hey, look, I like
sheesh.
Justin Fields now. Don't get me wrong, but I don't.
sheesh.
I mean,
That-
things
that'll
may
help
change,
enough.
but right now the
Yeah.
spread 8.5.
Oh,
It's 8.5.
Okay.
Hey, look, it was.
Yeah, it's still double the spread.
I think it started at 6. If I ain't
That's right
mistaken.
at double. That's right at double. That's right
Yeah.
at double the spread.
Yeah, that's
So-
right at double.
Ooh.
Yeah, 17.
But we gonna see, man. Monday night, that's championship.
Yeah.
Hey, if Justin Field go ahead and show out, is he the number 1 pick?
Nope.
No.
Oh
No.
He just outplayed y'all. Consensus number 1 now.
I'm a
Hey.
little biased.
I know you will, but he just outplayed
little
your.
biased.
He
He's
just
not be-
outplayed your bias.
He's
He
not.
did.
He's not
He just
better.
outplayed your bias.
He
He's not
did.
better than Sunshine,
Okay.
man. He's
I
not
just
better than
asked.
Sunshine.
I just asked.
I mean, he ain't far from him.
If he show out against Bama,
Well,
is he
nah.
number 1?
If he beat Bama, he's still not the number 1 pick. But listen, hey, look, that take his stock right up that old.
See, he was already number 3.
Come on, number 4, baby. We'll take it at number 4.
Number 4 at worst. Number
What?
4 at worst.
Atlanta skip over.
Oh.
Hey, listen. I'm gonna burn all my Atlanta shit. No, you won't. No, you won't. Hey,
No, you won't. Get what they gonna say. It wasn't a bad pick though. It wasn't a bad. Well, we did
no,
lead it.
no,
That's
hell.
what you gonna say.
no,
Yeah,
if we
but-
leave Justin Fields out there at number 4.
But you can't take nobody else but Surtain. That's the only person you can take that'll justify y'all not taking Justin Fields.
You can't take Surtain that high.
The fuck if you can't?
crazy.
You can't take him that high.
Crazy.
Get the back on the back in the draft, JD. By
Hey.
far.
I don't care. You can't
Hey.
take him that far.
Hey, he
I mean,
probably been the best
that
cornerback
early.
since he been in school.
Yeah, JD, shit. That's, he
Hey,
going, he
listen,
going
hey,
top, he
homie,
going top
lock
5.
down, boy.
He going top 5, JD. He
Hey,
going
look
top
though.
5.
Hey, look, if we pass up on Justin Fields at 4, I'm burning all my shit.
And there you have it, man. If the Falcon pass up on Justin Field, Ed said he's no longer a fan.
Now I'm a fan, but I'm burning my shit, my present shit, what I have right now.
Sound like you
Excuse
mean that.
He's
Oh, I mean it. I mean it.
He mean
I'm
it.
telling you, bro.
He mean it. He mean it.
Hey, boy, I'm gonna put it on live. I'm gonna get that. Gonna be my first live ever burning my my Falcon stuff, man. What would I tell you?
Now you acting like a pro Trump person.
Son, nah, don't put me in there with Trump though.
Hey, it only makes sense, man. It only makes sense. But that's all we got for today, man. Y'all already know, man. Follow us at In the Huddle Sportcast on all social media. In the Huddle SC on Twitter. Click on the YouTube page, In the Huddle Sportcast. Click subscribe button. Turn your notifications on so you know when we post a new show. Yeah.